How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft. We're in our Pink Island survival series. We're on episode 27, and yeah, this is going to be a slightly different episode to what we normally used to. Not very build focused in this one, even though I'm showing off a bit of building we've all done. Yeah, not very build focused, but yeah, there's going to be a couple of things we work on in a base. It's mostly going to be combat and stuff like that. This is a quite simple spiral staircase. Just to break it up a little bit for the floors. And yeah, we'll just go straight back to the actual bottom of the base. That's somewhere near the top part. This is where we're keeping our item filter. And we have made a load of progress on this. Now we've actually got a input system. We'll shoot items very slowly into the system, just to reduce any build up of items or anything like that. So it has helped the machine to actually work a bit smoother, hopefully. But yeah, this machine had taken me a bit longer than I wanted to. I think I was hoping the water mechanics were a lot more simple than they actually are. For example, I tried to use an anvil in this corner and it never actually worked. So I've had to come up with my own sort of design to actually make sure it goes to the right location so it can stay on the ice and over the hoppers at the same time. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's so the ice can actually keep the speed of the item and the hopper can actually pick up the items. So this is the little design I have come up with. It's just really pushing items back into a chest what will line it up correctly. And I don't want to admit how long that actually took. And we also got Eyes of Ender in this episode, so we're actually going to go fight the Ender Dragon. So we can actually acquire some shulker boxes. We don't get any in this episode. We'll probably be getting that in the next episode. But we know the sort of direction now. We've got enough Eyes of Ender to get us to the location. But right now I think we should actually just sit back, gather some materials, and check out something new with the update. This is just a time lapse for me destroying an ore pillar. What is quite iconic for the series now. I don't know why. I only started off one, but yeah, I had to collect a load of ores and then at some point I will just destroy them in a little time lapse. Obviously we're gathering a load of material. These will probably be used more in the future. Like we are trying to gather a lot of iron so we can actually get the item sorted done. Plus the actual castle, plus we actually got a lot, we've got a lot of projects. We haven't even touched the island in, I don't know, like 4 episodes. Yeah, this castle was definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would have. I know it was going to be a long project, but I didn't expect it to be this long. We were nearly done with it, or at least the bulk of it. There you can see we've got a lot of diamonds, a lot of gold, and a lot of like, other materials we're going to need for more like future builds. Because a lot of the materials using for the base, we're going to have like a lot of spare material as well eventually once we're actually done with the space, what should help out with the island. And if the item sorter is sorted, it should make our the building experience a lot easier for me, hence me trying to get more videos out faster. Yeah, but right now we're just going to be exploring a new trial chamber, I believe it's called, from the new update. I don't know, trial something. Yeah, what was it like? Oh yeah, tricky trial, I think it was. I could be mistaken. Yeah, this was quite fun. It's something different, of course. Something you don't need to be too high of level to be doing anymore. You don't need that super bulky armor to make sure you can actually survive and all that stuff. You can actually come here quite mid-leveled and get quite a few like supplies. And challenge keys. I found a lot more challenge keys than I did actually find things they could be used for. And again, they're going to be more like creation maps. Might use them in the future, or can give you. I know you can put certain items and all that stuff inside of it as well, so it can dispense items for you. So they're going to be probably using a lot of map creation. I should actually have a look into actually doing some like custom maps and all that, because that might be interesting. I need to find the right content, of course. Same one's not too boring and not too much reading. But yeah, we're getting a bunch of, well, as many items as possible. I know there's loads of items to be collected still. And I'm not sure if I actually got everything from this place, because I did have a good little look around, but I couldn't see most of the stuff I could. Like I said, I had a lot more keys and a lot more things to open, and the things what I couldn't open, you needed like, I think, a different key, or I'm not sure how you actually opened them. I think you see me like messing around with one, and yeah, I couldn't figure out how to actually open it. I know, yeah, that's the don't know, spawner cage, what you want to call it. Yeah, that's the one I couldn't find what had a key, but I think there is a certain key for that. But that could be mistaken. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, you see, I'm having a little run round. I do spend a little bit longer than this clip in here as well, to just see if there is anything like I've missed. The other day I thought I was like, oh yeah, this place is quite small, and I found this whole area, and I was like, oh, it's bigger than I thought. Yeah, this area introduced me to one of the new mobs in the game, which is the Blizzard, I believe. Is it called a Blizzard? That might be the wrong name, but I believe it's a Blizzard. Oh, these names. There's so many mobs in Minecraft now, so it's hard to actually keep track. So you can see I'm getting kind of cornered by skeleton spiders. And yeah, that's to say, it's not very early game, just because you can get surrounded quite quickly, but I can't say it's really hard game, well, late game, because yeah, it's not really doing much damage to me. To be fair, I know I say the main three bosses are end game things. Definitely like the Guardian. Is it called the Guardian, or what is it called? The Elder Guardian, I think it was called. The Wither, what is? Yeah, that's the grind to even get to the Wither. I understand it's the same thing, it's the same aspect with the Ender Dragon, but technically you don't need to be hunting for the Ender Dragon to actually get the material for the Ender Dragon. I know you gotta go to the Nether and all that, but if you want to go with potions or anything like that, you end up in the Nether either way. And I think it's been ingrained into everyone that by the time you get a Nether portal, you go try and find a Nether fortress to collect the blade rods. But I find when you collect the blade rod, you go in there with like an objective, and you come up there with quite a few blade rods quite quickly. With the Wither, you can go there, get the blade rod, kill bare Wither skeleton, and there's still a chance you don't even get one skull. Unless you got like looting free and you're properly prepared to actually do that. It's not going to be something that you're going to randomly stumble upon. And again, you can find like blade rods and all that from certain. I think you can even get like blade powder from witches. Don't quote me on that, but I think you can. Yeah, this is the Blizzard. Not as strong as I thought. Especially that it's like stimulating the blaze. What? Yeah, the blade does do a lot of damage. and because of the fire aspect, but the knockback aspect from the Blizzard is quite unique as well, but I think there should be a bit more of a knockback thing. Yeah, you can use it to do a double jump. I don't know how that's useful, but you can use it for a double jump. Well, it is useful, but like I said, the knockback aspect needs to be a bit more thing, or even like a frost effect, where you just deal damage for like a second or something like that. Not as strong as fire, but just to be a better contrast to what the blaze is. Like, I want to be able to put them in the fight and they've both got a fighting chance in winning, instead of being like, oh well, the blaze is on fire or the blizzard's on fire. Can you even catch the blizzard on fire? I believe you can. I don't see why not. But yeah, we might be able to get the blizzard on fire. Yeah, there's a lot of like mobs just hiding out, trying to get. Like I said, it's quite fun. It's a good turn for Minecraft, especially now we have the like bad omen in a bottle, so they kind of do link together with the not trial, whatever it's called. The what's it called? I've forgotten the name of it. But yeah, the raid. That's it, the raid. It does combine with the raid quite nicely and without feeling too out of pocket. I still think it don't feel like it originates from Minecraft, this update. Especially with like the skeleton keys and all that. That's and oh yeah, that's an actual thing we found I could open. I think there was only 2 in this whole area. And we did get something like a banner decoration of the Blizzard, what should be quite cool to look at as well, I believe. I ain't really used much banners in this world, to be fair. I think I got used them once, maybe twice. But they have been solid banners. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, in the fight either, guys, while taking out one of the pillars, I did unfortunately die, but I got back quite quickly, got my stuff, and there was only like 1 or 2 pillars left, so I would have continued from that bit instead of actually making you guys watch the whole process of me like chopping down pillars and climbing up them and trying to shoot them down. I did bring a bow now for you, so I'm like I was trying to shoot them down when I wasn't. I should have been a bit more prepared than I was, but the actual fire went fine. No issues there. Good couple waxing from the dragon, but gonna happen, especially with that lingering potion effect. I forget how you catch that. Well, you can catch it and then use it. Yeah, in the next episode we're gonna come back to the end dimension and get a couple shulker boxes, and that should help us with assembling our castle, and also help us with a bit of storage as well. And soon we might be able to even be rolling around with enchantment, not a table, not what's it called, enchanted chest. Is it an enchanted chest? I forgot the name of it. I know all these blocks and I keep just forgetting the name. But yeah, the dragon fight wasn't too bad, apart from the mistake we did with the tower. What I think I should have saved. I had the water bucket in my hand and everything, and I still didn't save it. We just got knocked off a pillar. Nothing too crazy happened in that situation, but it's still quite frustrating, to say the least. If I have a clip, I might show the death of now, if the editor remember to put this in, i.e. me. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the actual fight. And another thing is, why is this Ender Dragon so loud? Like, I understand every other mob, but the Ender Dragon always has been on too high of a decibel for my liking. Yeah, we beat it, we get a nice level, we collect the egg, and we're gonna put it in our trophy room. Well, we have been working off. I'm not too sure, I can't remember if I've shown it off in the last episode. I know I've never shown it off finished, and it's not going to be finished for a long time. It was going to be a slow, gradual thing. The trophy room, because obviously we ain't got a lot of things to be shown off at the moment. But I think we just hop in here, and I think that's the next shot. Okay, we can make, yeah, no, I think that's the next shot, and then it's the end shot. Yeah, here we go. This is the trophy room so far. You can see we've got our first block of diamond. We've got diamond armor. We've got chainmail armor. The egg's there. And yeah, that was only a quick show of what it is. I think I'm going to put some signs and explain it a bit more in the future once it's a bit more filled out. But yeah, it's just over there, right next to the bedroom. But as you can see, this is still, well, this item sort is still expanding. Still got a lot of expanding to do as well, just because it got a whole second layer to go on top. So this is only the first layer, guys. There's a whole nother layer to go on top. But this is pretty much the end of the episode. Hopefully in the next episode we can focus a bit more on the building aspects of things and actually getting the base slightly together. Thank you all for watching. If you did like the episode, please leave it a like. Also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.